Mullen fans, what went down today with the price action as Investor Place comes out with an article saying that naked shorted selling isn't the problem? Stay far away from these three stocks. It includes AMC Entertainment, Meta Materials, and Mullen Automotive, a company that has never been able to grow no matter how much good news is reported. As we look at the chart, I have not changed these trend lines for like a week or so. It's probably more than a week. And you can see that it is respecting these trend lines to a T. I had that red line here at that 45-cent level, which Mullen was consolidating on exactly, and then it got a couple bounces off of it. So it's looking like it's trying to curl up here to the upside and go for an attack at that 50-cent level. But with tomorrow being Friday and the low volume that we've been having, as well as the amount of volume rerouted off of the exchange, as well as the borrow fee continuously creeping down after these spikes down to 0%, as I've been mentioning here in my previous videos, the borrow fee continues to go down. I expect market makers to keep it below that 50-cent level unless there's news that is presented tomorrow, because there is some call options that have been bought within the spikes. Liquidity is running thin for these market makers to add to the volume. The volume has been very low. So I expect market makers to take advantage of this price range, 45 cents to 50 cents. Give it a little spike here and there to bait retail investors into buying call options, and then keep it below that 50-cent level so it does not close in the money, and they can collect the premiums and continue to have ammunition against retail investors. I know many will not like that, but Mullen needs to present news in order for the stock price to go above 50 cents and stay above closing going into next week to have another chance at a spike going forward. Speaking of market makers, my last post on Twitter as of October 4th trading day, where I said, would you believe that out of the already extremely low volume at 10 million shares traded today, out of that only 1.8 million actually hit the exchange. The rest rerouted to dark pool, 80% plus volume held hostage. And at that point, there is around 20,000 views for that post. A lot of people noticing the imbalances on the volume, and I hope the right people exactly get to realize what's going on with Mullen, because ultimately the Security and Exchange Commission has the authority to shut down dark pool and have the volume that is held hostage actually hit the lit exchange, causing a price to go up in the stock. But no one's really counting on Gary Gensler these days. He's let a lot slide, let a lot of things go in the favor of these hedge funds and market makers. So we will have to continue to make noise until something happens. And as far as this article by the Investor Place, as far as naked shorting not being able to help these stocks, and companies like Mullen using naked shorting as an excuse as the stock price going down. This is what the Investor Place is saying, but it says a fellow penny stock, Mullen Automotive, is a classic example of a company that even the highest retail investor interest can't resurrect. Mullen's investors are also prone to levying naked short selling allegations as a means of justifying the stock's poor performance. The company's management has helped fuel the fire by hiring the law firm to investigate these allegations. Until naked shorting claims prove credible enough to translate into actual legal action, they are useless to investors, and so far that hasn't happened for AMC, MAT, or Mullen. That is interesting for them to say this today, because at the time that they are saying this, we take a look at the failure to delivers, and they've actually died down. Failure to delivers has died down since August, since that reverse stock split with that 1 for 9. Why would they be putting an article out saying that naked shorting is not the issue. And there's clearly been a halt on naked shorting as of recently on Mullen Automotive Company. So let me know what you guys think. Is this latest article with Investor Place saying that naked shorts isn't the issue just a hit piece in order to keep investors from buying into the stock before it passes that 50-cent range, bringing call options into the money, as well as trying to prevent a critical technical move towards that 50-cent mark? We can see that it has been trending down since it got a high of around 75 cents per share. It had consolidated right around that 45-cent range, cracked below it slightly and above slightly, but it has respected that 45-cent mark and trying to trend up. So now is the FUD trying to block that? Let me know in the comments and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm gone.